Dear students, today we see about single cell proteins. What is single cell proteins? Single cell protein refers to the crude, a refined or edible protein extracted from pure microbial cultures, dead or dried cell biomass. They can be used as a protein supplement for both humans or animals. Microorganisms like algae, fungi, yeast and bacteria have very high protein content in their biomass. These microbes can be grown using inexpensive substrates like agriculture waste, that is wood shavings, sawdust, corn cobs, etc., and even human and animal waste. The microorganisms utilize the carbon and nitrogen present in these materials and convert them into high quality proteins, which can be used as a supplement in both human and animal feed. The single cell proteins can be readily used as fodder for achieving fattening of calves, pigs, in breeding fish, and even in animal husbandry, poultry, and cattle farming. Single cell protein offers an unconventional but plausible solution to this problem of protein deficiency being faced by the entire humanity. This slide shows the microorganisms used for the protection of single cell proteins: fungi, yeast, algae, bacteria. A list of the microorganisms used for the protection of single cell proteins is as follows. In fungi, Aspergillus fumigatus, Aspergillus niger, Rhizobus cyclobin. In yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Candida tropicalis, Candida utilis. In algae, Spirulina species, Chlorella pyrenoidosa, Chondrius crypsis. In bacteria, Pseudomonas fluorescens, Lactobacillus, Bacillus megateriums. These are the species which is used for the protection of single cell proteins. This slide shows the average composition of the different microorganisms present in the single cell proteins. It contains proteins, fat, as and nucleic acids. Depending upon the microorganisms, the quantity of the proteins, fat, as and nucleic acids may be varied. Next we see about how to protect the single cell proteins. The protection is carried out the following steps. First one, selection of suitable strain. Second steps is fermentation. Third one, harvesting. Fourth one, post harvest treatment. Fifth one, SCP processing for food. Like any other microbial cultures, protection of pure microbial cultures for desired protein products requires a nitrogen source, sources of carbohydrates and other nutrients like phosphorus to support optimal growth of the culture. Contamination is prevented by maintaining strict sterile conditions throughout the process. The components of the culture media are either heat sterilized or filtered through microporous membranes. The selected microorganisms is then inoculated in pure conditions. Most of the processes are highly aerobic except algal fermentation. Hence, a good supply of oxygen is an indispensable requirement. After the multiplication of biomass, it is recovered from the medium and purified further for enhanced usefulness and storability. Next we see about advantages of single cell proteins. Microorganisms have a high rate of multiplication, which means a large quantity of biomass can be produced in a comparatively shorter duration. The microorganism can be easily genetically modified to vary the amino acid composition. A broad variety of raw materials, including waste material, can be used as a substrate. This also helps in decreasing the number of pollutants. Protection is independent of climatic conditions. Next, we see about disadvantages of single cell protein protection. First one is high level of nucleic acids in biomass makes it difficult for consumption, as it may lead to gastrointestinal problems. The biomass may trigger an allergic reaction if the digestive system recognizes it as a foreign product. The presence of nucleic acids in high content leads to elevated levels of uric acid. In certain cases, the development of kidney stone and gut if consumed if high quality. Possibility for the presence of secondary toxic metabolites which results in hypersensitivity and other skin reactions. The capital cost of protection is high as sophisticated machinery is required. Next we see about applications of single cell proteins. It provides instant energy. It is extremely good for healthy eyes and skin. Provides the best protein supplement food for undernourished children. Serves as a good source of vitamins, amino acids, minerals, crude fibers, etc. Another application is used in therapeutic and in natural medicines for to controlling obesity, lowers blood sugar level in diabetic patients, reducing body weight, cholesterol and stress, prevents accumulation of cholesterol in the body. Next application is which is used in cosmetics products for maintaining healthy hair, protection of different herbal beauty products like bio lipsticks, herbal face cream, etc. Used in poultry as it serves as an excellent and convenient source of proteins and other nutrients. It is widely used for feeding cattle, birds, fishes, etc. Thank you, one and all.